Good day everyone. Today's topic is about graphic animation in TIA Portal using PLC tag and HMI internal tag. But before we start, let me discuss something about this animation. Some of my videos, I used graphic animation to look realistic. What you see on the screen is a man walking on the street, animated street dancers, rotating fan blades and animated flames. It's a motion graphic. It is a type of animation in which graphic images moves. These animations create the illusion of motion or rotation. There are different graphic images in this animation. These animated dancers approximately there are 12 different graphic images attached to create movement like this, while the man walks on the street there are 18 different graphic images attached to create this movements. How it works. The first step you must do is to create a graphic list. To create a graphic list, double-click Text and Graphics List in the project navigation. Then open the Graphics Lists tab. Click Add New in the Graphics Lists table. The inspector window of the graphics list will open up. Assign a name to the graphics list that indicates its function. Select the value range graphics list type under Selection. You can enter a comment for the graphics list if you want to. In the toolbox window, double-click WinCC Graphics folder, then double-click Equipment subfolder, then double-click another subfolder name Automation EMF, click Blower folder. Below, select the first graphic image that you want to use by drag and drop the objects from the toolbox to the graphic list entries. Change the default value, 0 will be our minimum range in these graphic list entries. Select the second image, just follow the same step I did, the next value will automatically appear, and lastly the fourth image. These four graphic images look similar but the positions of the fan blades are not the same. The minimum value in these graphic list entries is 0 and 3 is the maximum. Copy the graphic list by pointing your mouse cursor on the left side of the graphic list. Let's add another HMI screen. And then rename the screen for our project. Let's name the screen Rotating Blower. When done, paste the graphic list on the HMI screen in the working area. If you want to resize and align the graphic list, that's okay. The second step that you must do is to create internal tag, but you can also use the default tag table if you want to. I prefer to create new one. That will help you to organize your tag. And then double-click the tag table to open. Click Add New to add a new tag. In the next column, the data type must be integer. And ensure the connection is internal tag of the HMI. Close the tag table when done. The third step is to configure a graphic list. Click the graphic list and then click Properties. Under General in the Properties, change mode to Output. For the process tag connection, click this box, and find the tag I created earlier. You can also create new tag here by clicking this Add New button. Let's add new tag for the second fan. Let's name it Blower 2. Click OK button when done. Wait, let me correct first the assign tag. The fourth step that you must do is to create HMI screen event. Click the HMI screen in the working area. The functionality as a graphic list is implemented here. Click Loaded in the events, click Add Function, type Simulate tag and then select the Simulate tag below. Click this box, and find the tag I created earlier for this project. Cycle parameter I will explain this later. The maximum and the minimum value, check again the graphic list entries I did earlier. On this graphic list, 0 is our minimum and 3 is our maximum. Again, 0 is our minimum, and 3 is our maximum. Replace with 3. Let's simulate the screen, and let's see if the configuration and parameters is just okay. Our graphic list is finally working fine. It's so cool to see the fan blade rotating. Let's delete the screen loaded event, and let's see what will happen if you forgot this very important part. Let's simulate again the HMI screen. See, absolutely no movement on the fan blade. Let's return back the previous setting. Let's create another fan for comparison in the parameters, but let me put a tag first to avoid confusion. Press Ctrl C in your keyboard to copy the tag for the second fan. And then press Ctrl C again to copy the fan graphic list. Align the fan. And then configure the process tag for the second blower. Select Blower 2 tag. There is no issue using the same graphic list. If the parameter setting is different, just ensure the process tag is different. Let's add another event. We have to add another function for the second fan. The function is the same, just copy the previous one. When done, replace the tag. Use blower2 tag for the second fan. We need to simulate the screen again to check if both fans are working fine. It's perfect, both are working as expected. Let's close the screen window to check the other parameter. Cycle, let's replace the cycle parameter on blower 2. While the first blower, just leave it like that. Let's simulate the HMI screen to see the difference. Have you noticed any difference? As you can see, blower 1 is faster than the second blower, because the time delay of each graphic changed in the second blower is 3 times greater than the first blower. Let's close this window. Let's insert a single switch for each blower. In a real application, the fan will rotate when the circuit is on, and the fan stop rotating when the fan is off. Let's do something like that to make our project look realistic. We need to configure the process tag of the first switch. But wait, we don't have tag yet, so we need to add new one. This type of switch has only 2 state devices, either 0 or 1. Select Boolean in the data type setting. Let's configure the second switch. Just follow the step we did on the first switch. We still do not have tag for these, so let's create new one and then select Boolean again. Click OK button when done. Let's change the switch mode format just like a simple push button. Let's make a little bit of adjustment and resize the button. Let's insert another graphic image for each blower. This is the standby graphic image we will use when the switch is off. Let's replicate the same width and height of the graphic. And then press Ctrl+C in your keyboard to copy the graphic image. Let's put display animation in this graphic. This graphic will be visible when the switch button is off. Select the correct process tag for this animation. Click OK button when done. The range must be 0 value because 0 means off. Just copy this display animation setting and paste it in the Add New Animation in the second blower. Then select the correct process tag for this animation. Click OK button when done. Let's also add a display animation to this graphic list. When the switch button is on, the graphic list in the first blower will be visible. The range must be 1 value, because 1 means on. And then select the correct process tag to make it visible. Click OK button when done. Copy the display animation setting, and then paste it in the Add New Animation of the second graphic list. Select again the correct process tag for this. Just follow exactly what we did in the other side. Click OK button when done. Let's simulate again the HMI screen. Let's turn on both switch and let's see what will happen. Both fans are working as expected. Let's close the window to finalize the graphic position. Let's put it on the top. And also this one. Let's simulate again the HMI screen. Let's see the final result. It's amazing, everything is working fine as expected. Let's turn on again one more time. Close this window, and let's try the PLC tag using 16 bits integer data size. Click the PLC that you would like to use for this project. Click the program block folder. And then click Add New Block. We will create a tag in the global data block of the PLC to replace the HMI internal tag of the second blower. And let's see what will happen if the tag is taken from the other device like PLC. Let's create new tag in this data block. In the next column, type int or integer in the data type list. Copy the tag by pointing your mouse cursor on the left side of the tag and then right-click. Attach this in the HMI tag together with the other tags that we just created earlier. When done, do not forget to download the program to PLC device. The software is now compiling before downloading to device. Wait a moment. Select Reinitialize, and click the Load button to start the download. and then click Finished button. When done, return back on your HMI screen. We need to change the process tag of the second blower. Only the graphic list of the second blower needs to be replaced. Let's use PLC tag for the second blower. On HMI screen event, you also need to change the simulate tag of the second blower. Select the PLC tag. When done, let's return back the default setting of the cycle for the second blower. Let's simulate again the HMI screen. Press Start button to start the rotation. As you can see, the graphic animation is still functioning on the second blower using the PLC tag. Close this window and let's return back the other graphic image on the original position. Let's simulate once again the HMI screen. And that is how to use the PLC and HMI tag in the graphic animation. I hope you learned something new today. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe.